We're going to make what I call a lollipop chicken leg. And the first thing you do is take the skin off. This is going to be a batter dip chicken. And when you pull the skin down, stop right there and just cut it just below so the skin covers that knuckle. Or if you want to, you could take your cleaver and chop off the knuckle right there, which is a little more work and a little more being destructive in the kitchen. I'm doing this, my oil is getting hot. It's going to be 375-degree oil. So what do you do with the chicken? Cut around like so and scrape down along the bone. And don't buy big chicken legs, because they'll be tremendous. And once you get down to the end, just cut a little like this, kind of opening the chicken, giving it easier time to cook. And there we have a lollipop. We're going to season the batter heavily. We're going to dip this in the batter and deep fry it. So you have to do that first. So I'm going to season the chicken. I'm going to use Paul Prudhomme's black and red fish magic, which is really just Cajun seasoning by any other name. Just season each piece up like that, and then I'm going to make the batter. Put a little seasoning in the batter also, so everything has its own taste. First thing I do in the batter, just put the dry ingredients together. And you know, they say you're supposed to sift everything. Well, I stopped sifting a long time ago, and I found that by just taking my whip and whipping it, now I'm sure that a professional pastry chef would not agree with what I'm doing, but the items work. So that's the dry, and then we'll put in the sugar. That's dry. Then I'll put in the moist. Now that the liquids have been added, there's the consistency. Now we take, first you want to see if the oil is hot enough. So you come over to the oil. I broke my thermometer, so if you don't have one, take some of the batter and drop it in. If it cooks up like that quickly, I raise the flame a little, it's hot enough. So, what do we do now? Come back over here, take a chicken leg. I'm only going to cook one for this, since I have a small pot of oil. Take the leg and just dip it in the flour, because I want that batter sticking to this. Some batters I make, I don't have to do this, but for this, I will. And just go like so. Coat it nicely, and then be very careful. Just enough oil. And this will take, let's see, the timer, I'll give it 15 minutes. Let's see if that works. So if you have a deep fryer, that's fine. If you don't have a deep fryer, Put up a larger pot. Fill it up with your favorite cooking oil, but not olive oil. And then we'll come back here in just a few minutes to check it. See, now that the little time it's cooking is too hot, so I will lower the flame. That's why you need a thermometer. Okay, we'll come back in 14 minutes now and look at it. Well, while the legs are cooking, you look at them, you turn them. Please do not use a small pot like this. But I didn't have much oil laying around, so I had no choice. And I wanted to make this. But you would lay down the chicken in a larger pot. Preferably one just about that size. And you throw all of them in there in one shot. So they're still cooking. We have another 2.5 minutes to go. And then we'll look at them. Allow them to cool before I bite into it. So, we're done cooking. It's 15 minutes. So how would you present these? When you put platters of food out, you can put them out. Let me finish more so you get a good, but that's how I would do it. This is how I would present it. Having a little, you know, buffet dinner. And this batter should make about 7 to 8 chicken legs. Now we'll open one and try it out. You can make these ahead of time and then just heat them up in the oven. So let's see. "15 to 20 minutes later. Cooked chicken. And oh, that's good. Lollipop chicken legs with basil and Cajun seasoning. Enjoy.